Welcome to Courtwire, your daily dose of real courtroom drama, shocking verdicts, and justice. Hit subscribe.
Ms. Dawson, you tested positive for THC, which I think you anticipated, but you also tested positive for ecstasy or MDMA.
Wait.
THC, sure, that's almost expected these days, but MDMA, that just escalated faster than a plot twist on a Netflix crime doc. Let's see how Miss Dawson explains her way out of this one.
He just said it was a steroid, though. And I got a shot. I went to the hospital. I had a bad UTI. It was bad to the point where they had to give me a shot in my butt. They told me to get in my butt, or right here. I told her I wanted to get it in my butt.
When was that?
This was last week. But MDMA, like, what is ecstasy?
All right, here's what we're going to do.
Now, if you are wondering, yes, she did just say MDMA, not the drug. That's a Madonna album. But what we are dealing with is MDMA, aka ecstasy, and confusion like this in court. Not a great start for convincing the judge you are clean.
That's making me look bad.
Well, listen, Miss Dawson, listen. There's worse things in here that are making you look bad than testing positive for that. Just listen. All right, you're going to get your probation. I'm going to do that today, but there's going to be some conditions so that I make sure that you're not using anything that you're not supposed to, including gummies or anything that you think, whatever it is, you don't.
Here comes the real lesson, and it's not about drugs, it's about perception. The judge isn't just laying down rules. She's offering a chance. But listen closely, even legal edibles are a legal landmine when you are on probation.
I'm not an abuser. Last year I was just working for the state of Texas. I'm not an abuser at all. I don't.
Listen.
No, I just want to know.
That's we're gonna find out. Then you're not gonna have trouble. Listen, Miss Dawson, just pay attention to me for a minute, okay? You're okay, all right? Anything that makes you look bad or that you feel like isn't true, all you have to do, you're going to be on probation, is be successful on probation, and that's all we all want, okay?
No,
so listen, you already told me, you've already said it, okay? I understand that you're not sure what this is. Maybe it's from the shot. It's okay, all right? We're going to make sure from this point forward that you don't have any issues. You'll have certain rules on probation to follow, and then there won't be any issues, right?
Yes,
okay.
I was just trying to express you, which I know you did say I was going to have my time to talk. I just want you to know I'm not an abuser.
Okay, you said that.
I don't abuse.
Okay.
Drugs, like
You said that. You've already said it. But listen, the most important thing is that you figure out how to get your life together for your child. That's what we're really here about today. That you make better decisions than leaving a 2-year-old in a hotel by themselves. That's what I'm worried about. Do you understand? Not a THC gummy, not whatever other thing that happened today.
That line right there. That's the emotional gut punch of the entire hearing. Forget the substances, this is what turned the judge's tone serious. It's not about punishment, it's about protecting a child.
I want you to get your life together. You're young. You have had issues. I see what's going on with your family in here. But we want to break whatever cycle that you've been a part of so that you can be there for your child. Does that make sense? Okay. That's what we want. The best for you, the best for your child. For you to be able to make those better decisions. All right? So I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty previously, freely, and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney. I'm going to defer all proceedings, place you on probation for 3 years. You're ordered to pay the $300 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That is going to include being assessed for any special needs that you need, any counseling, whatever it is you need, we're going to have you assessed for that. And if they say you need to go to a counselor or you need it, whatever it is, those are things to help you, and you're going to be required to do them. Do you understand? You'll obviously be required to test regularly. So any type of gummy, any type of anything, doesn't matter if they say in the shop it won't test positive, don't do any of them. Because even if you go buy it legally, I can't know the difference. It's just going to show up on a test. So don't do any of that. If you need some help with something making you feel better, then go through that counseling and do it the right way.
This part is critical. The judge isn't just warning her about drugs. He's drawing a legal red line. I do not care if it's legal. If it shows up, it counts. Probation is black and white. No excuses, no gray areas.
You're a doctor, okay?
That's what I was going to tell you. Like, I've been on medicine that they
Good.
prescribe, like spinal top.
Good.
I just don't like feeling like dead inside. When taking it.
I know. And I know there's certain medicines and they don't make you feel
That's
great,
my only thing. I just
but you
feel
can't.
disconnected from being a parent.
Right. Well, talk to them about that because there's probably other medicines that they can try.
Yeah,
Okay. But what you don't want to do is stop taking that medicine and then self-medicate with a gummy or something like that. Okay. That's what you can't do. So continue talking to them. Say, I don't like the way this one makes me feel. Let's try something different. And they'll find something that eventually makes you feel right, kind of in a balance. Okay. If you do everything you're supposed to while you're on this probation, this is an excellent opportunity. You don't have criminal history. You're not going to be a convicted felon. If you successfully complete it, the case gets dismissed at the end. You're going to get to be a mom. You're going to get regular jobs, do all the things that everybody else does. Okay. The other side of that is
And that's the light at the end of this courtroom tunnel. No felony, no record, a clean slate. If, and only if, she walks the line. But one slip. It's a fast track to a 2-year state jail sentence. High stakes, low margin for error.
if you violate any condition of probation. So if you don't show up for appointments, you test positive, you get arrested or whatever, you can be brought back in here and you could be found guilty. So you would be a convicted felon, and then you could go to the state jail prison for up to 2 years. Do you understand? All right. You just need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. Okay?
And I do want to apologize for me over talking. Like, that's not my character.
That's okay. You're nervous. I know you're nervous. I know. We're good. All right. Good luck to you, ma'am. Oh, here's the, hold on. I didn't hand this. It's a trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, so you've waived your right to appeal. So just have a seat here in the courtroom and wait for her to call you up.